Welcome to my video lecture. I am Dr. A. Velmurugan, Associate Professor, Department of Mechanical Engineering, Government College of Engineering, Chettikare, Dharmaburi. In this video lecture from Unit 3, Internal Combustion Engine the Combustion, from Module 4, we have detailedly studied about the stages of combustion in the CA engine. From this figure, we have to tell about this from stage 1, that is a ignition delay period, from stage 2, uncontrolled combustion, from stage 3 controlled combustion, from stage 4 after burning period. Before we go discuss about the combustion in the CA engine, the students know very well know about the what will be happen on the 4-stroke CA engine. From the 4-stroke CA engine, suction, compression, combustion, expansion and exhaust. From the suction stroke, the atmospheric air is entered to the combustion chamber. The piston is moving from top dead center to bottom dead center. The next stroke is compression stroke. From the piston is moving from PDC to TDC. From the end of the compression stroke, with the help of the injector to inject the fuel from the high pressure fuel around 220 bar, the fuel droplet will be penetrating the high temperature and high pressure air. The self ignition will be started, and also the auto ignition or the vaporization, and also the complete combustion will be occur on this stage. In the CA engine, the air fuel mixture is not homogeneous and the fuel remains in the liquid particles. Therefore, the quantity of air supplied is 50% to 70% more than the stoichiometric mixture. In the combustion in the CA engine, the combustion is takes place at number of points simultaneously, and the number of flames generated are also many. To burn the liquid fuel is more difficult as it to be evaporated. It is to be elevated to the ignition and temperature and then burn. Based upon the stages of combustion in the CA engine, the first period is ignition delay period or free flame combustion. From the ignition delay period is divided into two categories. One is a physical delay and chemical delay. Second one is uncontrolled combustion. Third one is controlled combustion. Fourth one is after burning period. So based upon the figure from y-axis, that is a pressure value, from x-axis, that is a crank angle or theta. From the TDC, from the point TDC is a 0 degree. From here, right hand side and left hand side, that is a BDC value. From the stages of combustion from A to B, that is a ignition delay period. From the B to C, that is uncontrolled combustion. That's why we have to show from this uncontrolled combustion curve is red color. Next, C to D is a controlled combustion. From D to F, that is after burning period. From the places of point A, that is a start of injection from the crank angle before TDC 18 degree. From the start of combustion is from the crank angle before TDC 8 degree. In between this period A to B, that is a ignition delay period. From the here we can draw the motoring curve. From the motoring curve is denoted for the before, without combustion, without we have to start the engine, we can rotate the engine. From the engine pressure is around 30 bar without any combustion. From the point B to C is a uncontrolled period. From here the rate of pressure rise will be rising rapidly. From this point, in between this point, where any other point, the combustion will be started. From the C to D is a controlled combustion. The rate of pressure rise will be rising. From here the maximum heat release rate and the maximum rate of pressure will be happen on the period of C to D. From the period of D to F, that is after burning period. In the theoretically, the combustion will be started from the compression and combustion and the expansion, but in the actual condition it is not followed. Some particles, some amount of air fuel molecules are present, so it will be happen on the third combustion. So from the period of after burning period. From this slide, that is the stages of combustion. The first stage is ignition delay period or free flame combustion from the point A to B. In the figure, the motoring curve and the actual fire cycle curves are shown in the figure. The fuel is injected at the point A. As soon as the fuel jet is broken into the fine spray, the fuel start absorbing heat from the surrounding the high temperature air and vaporization of the fuel start. Based upon the chemical reaction also start in the vaporization of the fuel, but in the absence of flame, there is that it is known as the free flame reaction. At the beginning of the free flame reaction, the energy will be released rate is very less than rate of the heat absorption combustion by the fuel because of amount of fuel vapor is very small. It will increase the pressure attain the maximum value when the energy will be released due to the free flame reaction is equal to the rate of heat absorption by the fuel. The fire cycle curve start from the differing at the point A from the motoring curve from the start of combustion phase. Between the duration between the A to B, that is ignition delay period. Therefore, the time record between the period of injection started and the start of actual combustion is known as the delay period. From the period of A to B is happened from the time of 0.001 second from the ignition delay period. The ignition delay period is correctly formed, then only the start of combustion will be get high. So next stage is we goes to the ignition delay period is divided into two category. One is a physical delay, another one is a chemical delay. During the physical delay period, the fuel will be injected from the nozzle in the form of very fine spray atomization form, that is a droplet. The fuel particles are absorb the heat from the high temperature hot air inside the combustion chamber and vaporized, so they are well mixed with air. From here the fuel molecules and the hydrocarbon molecules and the high temperature will be mixed. The better atomization and better vaporization and also the complete air fuel molecules will be burned. Next period is a chemical delay period. After completion of the physical delay period, from that atomization, vaporization and mixing with air, the chemical delay period will be started. During this period, the chemical reaction between air and fuel start the free flame reaction. This period ends when the fuel will be auto ignites and the flame will be appears. It is very difficult to exactly separated physical and chemical delay period. Generally, the chemical delay period is longer compared to physical period. Due to the chemical reactions, there will be high temperature present on the combustion chamber. So that's why the chemical delay period is it will be quicker, and the compared to physical delay period will be happen on high delay. Due to the delay period, refer the sum of the physical and chemical delay in the most of compression ignition engine. The ignition delay period is shorter than the duration of the injection. Second stage is uncontrolled combustion. From the period of B to C, we can show from here the red color line. In the CI engine, the time and the place where the ignition will start is not fixed. The fuel is continuously sprayed in the approximately from the crank angle of 30 degree to 40 degree of the crank angle. During the delay period, the fuel will be spread out through the entire combustion chamber. The combustion will be start at any point from the one place or many places. Therefore, it is considerable amount of fuel is accumulated in the combustion chamber during the delay period, and it burns rapidly. High pressure rise is shown in the curve from the between the point B and C. As a delay period increase, more amount of fuel will be accumulated in the combustion chamber, which increase the pressure rise and produce the high frequency noise, which noise is known as a diesel knock. As it is not possible to control the amount of fuel burning during the stage, therefore it is known as the unburnt controlled combustion stage. So from the ignition delay period happened is properly. If the ignition delay period is take more time, means there will be the uncontrolled combustion stage will be occur on the combustion chamber from the B to C. The third stage is controlled combustion from the point C to D. During this stage, the rate of combustion can be controlled by the varying the rate of fuel injection. From this stage only the rate of pressure rise and the maximum heat release will be occurred. The quantity of the fuel increase or decrease, the rate of combustion will be decreased accordingly. During the second stage of the combustion, that is uncontrolled combustion, delay is completed and all the mixtures are accumulated during the delay period is burnt. Therefore, the pressure and the temperature inside the cylinder is became very high, and the temperature of the cylinder is almost 1500 degrees Celsius present on the combustion chamber. After controlled the combustion, whatever the fuel will be injected, readily get fresh air will be entered with the swirling effect, and instantly the ignite without any delay period due to the high temperature and high pressure. Therefore, the condition is controlled by the fuel injection rate. That's why this stage is called controlled combustion. From this stage, the heat will be evolved by the end of the controlled combustion about 70% to 80%, the total heat of the fuel supplied during the cycle. The final stage is fourth stage is after burning period. But in the theoretically, we can say the combustion is completed at the point C, that is controlled combustion at the point D, where the maximum cycle pressure will be reached from the point D. From here, the cylinder pressure is around 80 bar pressure. The maximum heat release rate is 150 kilogram per hour. But in actual condition, small quantity of the fuel particles are present in the combust after the point D, known as the after burning. The reason for after burning may be heterogeneous mixture, the poor distribution of fuel particles, the heavier molecules in the fuel, etc. So from this figure, we can discuss about the heat release rate and maximum delay pressure and rate of pressure rise. From here, we can discuss about the x-axis is a crank angle, from y-axis is the maximum heat release rate and the fuel injection rate. From in between this dotted line, that is a ignition delay period, the start of injection and the start of combustion. From here, the maximum heat release rate will be happen on the maximum load condition is 150 kilojoules per kg per hour, and the maximum cylinder pressure is 80 bar pressure, and the fuel injection rate is around 125 kilojoules per kg per hour. Based upon this curve, previously we have discussed about the only the cylinder pressure, and simultaneously in that combustion chamber, that the maximum heat release rate will be occur on the stages of pre-flame reaction stages. So from this figure, we can clearly show from here what are all the pre-mixed combustion phase will be happen. From here, the rate of from x-axis, that is a crank angle, and y-axis the rate of heat release rate. From here, the ignition delay period is start of injection and the start of combustion. After next stage is from the uncontrolled combustion stage, the pre-mixed combustion rate will be increasing from around 150 kilojoules per kg of air. After that the next stage is the mixing of controlled combustion phase from C to D, and D to E is a late combustion phase. Some of the particles are present, that unburned particles are present on the combustion chamber. This phase is called after burning period. From this phase is called controlled combustion from the C to D. From A to B is ignition delay period. From B to C is a pre-mixed combustion phase. From C to D is a mixing controlled combustion phase. From D to D, that is a late combustion phase. So from this figure, we have discussed about the start of injection, pre-mixed combustion, mixing controlled combustion, and late of combustion. From the end of the compression stroke, we have to, with the help of the injector, to inject the fuel. The fuel, the droplet will be quenching the hot temperature air and hot pressure air. That first diagram, that is a start of injection. The fuel injector will be inject the fuel. The droplet, the vaporization of the fuel will be spray on the combustion chamber place. The next stage is the pre-mixed combustion. From the droplet will be quenching on the hot temperature and hot pressure air, that will be quenching, that self ignition will be started. So next figure is, we can see about the mixing of controlled combustion. From the combustion chamber, that is a fuel molecules and hot air will be quenching, that combustion will be started. So from this figure, we can discuss about the late combustion. After completion of the expansion stroke, the exhaust stroke will be started. From that, based upon the late combustion, some amount of hydrocarbon is seated on the from the corner of the combustion chamber. From here, the piston top dead center. So the late combustion also started from the end of the after burning period. From this figure, clearly shown from the start of injection, pre-mixed combustion phase, the mixing of controlled combustion. Finally, we can discuss about the late combustion. So after that, we can discuss about the phenomena of the knocking in the C engine. From the knocking will be happen from the after completion of the delay period. The knocking will be happen on the C engine in the uncontrolled combustion stages. How the knocking will be happen on the compression ignition engine is related to, that is a delay period. So based upon the delay period, there will be some amount of fuel will be properly spray on the combustion chamber means the knocking will be happen. When the delay period it will be takes on more longer and the accumulation of the fuel droplet causes rapid pressure rise due to the ignition. Finally, the results are that is it will be jamming the force against the piston that leads the rough engine of the operation, and also it will be damage the engine piston and crack the piston cylinder liner. Finally, the knocking in the CA engine occurs near the beginning of the combustion. In CA engine, the injection process takes place over a definite interval of the time. Consequently, as a first few drops are injected or passing through the ignition lag period, additionally drops are being injected in the chamber. So based upon that, in the CA engine, that the fuel will be injected in the combustion chamber. The first stage is the fuel will be initially dropped, that is spray on the combustion chamber. That period is a ignition lag period. After completion of the ignition lag period, additionally the continuously the fuel drop will be spraying. That period is injected into the combustion chamber. If the ignition delay is longer, the actual burning of the first fuel droplet is delayed and the greater quantity of the fuel drops get be accumulated in the chamber. When the actual burning commences, the additional fuel can cause to rapid to rate of pressure is shown on the pressure crank angle diagram above, the resulting in the jamming of force against the piston. The piston will be stuck or the stuck will be hammer and the rough engine pistons. So if the additional fuel will be captured, so sudden rapid pressure rise happen on the combustion chamber means that it will be damage the piston or jamming the force of the piston. There will be some hammer blow action will be happen on the combustion chamber. The huge noise will be happen. If the ignition delay period is quite long, so much fuel can be accumulated that the rate of pressure is almost instantaneous. Such situation produce the extreme pressure difference and the violent gas vibration known as knocking or other name as a diesel knock, and it is evident for the audible knock. This phenomena is similar to the SI engine. However, the SI engine knocking is occur near the end of the combustion, whereas a CA engine. From the CA engine, the knocking occurs near the beginning of the combustion. From the SI engine, the knocking will be happen on the after combustion only. But in the CA engine, the before combustion itself, the knocking will be started. So based upon the delay period from the knocking in the CA engine, the following factors will be happen. There is a low compression ratio permitting only the marginal self ignition temperature should be reached. A low combustion pressure due to the worn out pistons, rings and the bad valves, low cetane number of the fuel, the poorly atomized fuel spray preventing the early combustion, the coarse droplet formation due to malfunctioning injector parts like spring, and also the low intake temperature and the pressure of the air. So from this slide, we have discussed about the differentiate between combustion in the SI engine and the combustion in the CA engine. From the combustion of the SI engine, the homogeneous mixture of the petrol and the vapor is variously compressed from the compression ratio 6:1 to 11:1 at the end of the compression stroke, and it is ignited one place to the spark plug. But in the combustion ignition engine, CA engine, the air is allowed and compresses through large compression ratio 12:1 to 20:1, and the fuel is injected and the high pressure from 110 bar to 210 bar by using the fuel injector. Next point is single definite flame front progress through air fuel mixture, and the entire mixture will be combustible range. Next, the point is fuel is not injected at once but spread over a period of time. The initial droplet meet air whose temperature is above self ignition temperature and ignite after ignition delay period. From the SI engine, in SI engine, the physical delay is almost zero and the chemical delay is controlled combustion. But in the CA engine, the physical delay is controlled combustion. In the SI engine, the ignition is occurs at one point with slow rise in the rate of pressure rise. In the CA engine, the ignition is occurs at many points simultaneously with the consequent rapid rise in the pressure. There is no definite flame front. In the SI engine, the air fuel ratio means close to the stoichiometric value, but from no load to full load. In CA engine, irrespective load at any speed or approximately constant supply of air enters the cylinder. With change in load, the quantity of fuel is changed to vary the air fuel ratio. The overall air fuel ratio can range from 18:1 to 80:1. From the SA engine, the delay period must be as long as possible, and also it is high octane fuel is required. But in the CA engine, the delay period must be short as possible and high cetane fuel is required. Thank you.